Hello everybody, my name's Renee and this is my cash stuffing journey. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking a chance and clicking on my video. I hope you decide to like, subscribe and stick around for a while. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your ongoing support. So it is Shoutout Sunday. So today's two channels, we are talking about, sorry, I just got to get my piece of paper. We are talking about Mum Talks and Budget and Free to Fly budgeting. Now this is all part of the budget community link, which was created by Budgeting April. We are week 2 at the moment, and the principle is that every week the whole group budgeting community focuses on 2 channels, and it's to try and get their subscribers up, it's their watch hours, their likes, and it's to get them out there into the budgeting community. Very supportive community, and we want everyone to succeed. Excuse me. Guys, we are still trying to get over this cold, and it's pretty bad. We're kind of struggling, I'm not gonna lie. Where was I? Right. Okay, so yeah, we want everyone to succeed. So last week it was Budgeting April and Hands and Bands, and then this week it is Mum Talks and Budget and Free to Fly budgeting. Now I didn't know about either of these channels until they popped up for the budgeting community link. So I was really excited. I kind of binge watched their older videos, so the information I have is kind of from their original videos, so things may have changed a little, but I couldn't get through the whole video playlist. So I really enjoyed both channels. Mum Talks and Budgets, she's a lovely woman. She has 2 little girls and she works in healthcare, and she uses her overtime and extra shifts to cash stuff for her savings challenges. So she takes a portion of her overtime wage out of her pay, and then she uses that to cash stuff her savings challenges. And see, she has so many savings challenges going on all at once, and a lot of them she made herself, just using markers and a piece of paper. And I love that, because in this budgeting community, you watch people's videos and they've got all of these beautiful savings challenges which they've either created or they've bought off Etsy, and they've got all like the fancy binders and the envelopes. And when you're starting out, it's very easy to fall victim, I did it myself, that you need all of that to budget, and you don't. And it was great seeing Mum Talks and Budget start out with literally a piece of paper, like an A4 sheet of paper and a pen, and that was it. That was how she made her savings challenges. So I really enjoyed that part of it. And Free to Fly budgeting, she did the same thing, in her own way. Cat, don't do this to me today. Sorry, my cat wants attention. It's getting cold here, so she wants all the cuddles. Mum Talks and Budgeting does not have an Etsy store, so I wasn't able to support her in that way by going and buying something from her store, but I did watch as many videos as I could, and I liked and commented on as many as I could. She's really amazing, and I can't wait to watch more of her videos now that she's in my subscription list. Her more recent videos will start popping up, so I'm really excited about that. Free to Fly budgeting. Now she was also a new channel to me, and I connected with her in a way I wasn't expecting. She has 3 children, and they live at home with her and her husband, and they have autism. If you've been here a while, you know my son is also on the autism spectrum. He's what's considered a level 2, which is, there's 3 levels. There's 1, 2 and 3. Level 2 is kind of at the point where he needs a lot of support. He can do some things independently, and we work on that all the time through speech therapy, occupational therapy, psychology, and things like that. So we're always trying to work on his daily living skills and self-care skills. But we connected. I connected with her in a way I wasn't expecting. And I think it's because we share that in common. We do have special needs children. And two, we share the same fear. And I wasn't expecting that. But when I was dreaming of having children, and it may be like this for people who do not have special needs children, you dream of them walking and talking and eating, or like discovering these new foods, and going to school, making friends, going to the movies, going on dates and sleepovers, and going, like, the first day of preschool and high school, and then maybe university, or getting a job, meeting the love of their life, getting married, having kids. You dream of all of that, like, because you want the best for your babies. And as a special needs mum, I dream about him being able to live on his own independently, and teaching him the skills so he's not taken advantage of, because his ability to read and read people is very, very limited. He takes people at their word, like he takes things literally, and not only that, but if he can't live independently, what is going to happen to him when me and my husband are gone? Is he going to be able to function enough, like, to engage with people on a social and emotional level? Is he going to end up in a group home setting? If he ends up in a group home setting, who's going to look after him? Because yes, there's staff there, but they're staff, they're not family members. They're not going to care for him like we will, because we're his parents. Like, what's going to happen to him then? So a big fear for us is what's going to happen to our son when we are gone. And that was she did mention about, like, they're trying to get everything sorted so that when they're gone, their kids are going to be taken care of. So I really felt that. And I loved watching her channel. My favorite is the dollar holla. It is just, I love how she says it. I love her southern drawl, just like Budgeting April. I love that just old world charm she seemed to have. And she also printed off her savings challenges, and she puts them in like a binder, like a folder, and then she just puts sticker on the plastic. So once the challenge is finished, she just pulls the savings challenge out of the plastic, and then she can just reuse the same one over and over and over again. And I thought that was a really good idea. It was the reason why I laminate a lot of my challenges and trackers, because then I can just wipe it off and then start again. And I really enjoyed her channel. She is also a whiz at using Excel. So if you ever struggle using Excel, I would highly recommend going over to her channel, because she's really good at it. And she made some beautiful, like, budgeting templates with Excel, and it was just amazing to watch. I've actually got to go back and look at some of her videos, and I'm thinking of redoing some of my budgeting trackers and stuff like that in the paper form. So yeah, I highly recommend you go over and talk to Mum Talks and Budget and Free to Fly Budgeting. She also does not have an Etsy store, so I couldn't buy anything from there, because she did have some amazing savings challenges that she had created. But I did ask her about it, and she's trying to get a website up and running. So hopefully things will become available soon, and I can start supporting her in other ways. Now, my own shout out. Me and my husband invest. We invest small amounts. We are very new investors, so I'm not going to give you any advice on investing. I'm too new and I don't understand it well enough, and I don't want to risk anything happening. So what we did is we just invest $500 at a time, because we invest through ComSec, which is through the Commonwealth Bank in Australia. And the first time you buy a group of shares, it's a $500 minimum. Once you own those shares, then you can start like buying one share at a time. But it's that initial outlay of $500. So what we did was, at the moment, we are currently saving for a home. With the uncertainty of the stock market, and we were starting to lose money, we decided to we sold all our stocks. We pulled that money out of the account, and we put that towards our deposit. It's going to do us a lot more benefit in there than it would in a stock portfolio for now, because we can always rebuild the stock portfolio. So keeping that in mind, I adapted the I don't know if this has been done before, but I haven't seen it. I adapted the 0 out challenge to become a 0 out investing challenge. So what's going to happen is, each fortnight, as soon as I get paid, I'm going to take the last digit and then of the whole number, and then the 2 after the decimal. So it's the last 3 digits of my pay, and I'm going to put that straight over into my investing account, and I'm going to do that for all of my income streams. So my wage, our Centrelink benefit, which is our government benefit, and anything I get from Etsy. So what I'm going to do is, I've got it in A4, or I've made it in A6. These will be going up on my Etsy today, and I have laminated them. If you order it and you want it laminated and shipped to you, I am happy to do that. When you make the purchase of the digital item, you also have to select the laminate and ship options. I think they're about $2, maybe $3 on top of that, and I will send them out to you. So yeah, this one fits in. It's going to go in my binder. I'm probably not going to use this one. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use. I might even use both. I'm not sure. Yeah, so what happens is, you add in the amount you've added in, and then you color it in. And then at the end of it, we will see how much money we can actually save for our investing account just by zeroing out our accounts. So that's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Head on over to Mum's Talk Budget and Free to Fly Budgeting. I will have all of their information down in the description box, and I will have some cards at the end. Head on over, watch, like, comment on as many videos as you possibly can, and show these beautiful, beautiful ladies some support. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.